Well, hello everyone, I am Fracture, and this is Let's Play Sacred on the PC. Where are we now? Well, let's take a look at the map, shall we? How do we take a look at the map? There we go. We have a couple of outstanding quests. There's something here. Oh yes, Green Plague. I suppose we could work our way back towards that. We're supposed to kill some goblins and stuff. What are some of these others? The Lost Map. That seems pretty straightforward. Go and collect a guy's map. The Medicine Bag, again, another collecting quest. Wilbur. Don't recall what that one is. I think what I'll do is work my way back and maybe try and hand the Green Plague. See what we can do there. I've adjusted the volume a little bit. I found it a little loud on the last video. The music was a bit overwhelming. I think I may have overdone it though. How are we doing for inventory? We are doing very well. So I picked up a copy of... What did I pick up a copy of? I picked up a copy of Two Worlds 2. And what do I think of it? Well, it's not bad. I don't think it's worth the approximately $50 that they're asking for it on Steam right now. I think that's a bit overpriced. As I understand it, it's an old game that they've essentially redone. They redid all the graphics on it and that sort of thing. Did a fairly good job, but it's definitely got that old game feeling. It does feel like a vintage game, even though the graphics are much improved.
Small, green, and ugly.
It's also got some problems. I mean, I'm kind of enjoying it. It's your typical RPG, except that you don't choose starting stats or anything like that. They're sort of selected during the game as you progress. I might do some Let's Playing. I don't think it'll fit very well to Let's Play, although I suppose the same could be said for even this game. There's not lots of interaction with characters, which is what I prefer. I can make fun of the characters and that sort of thing. Whereas on a game like this, I pretty much have to, I don't know, ramble. So there's a couple of things I've found already in, I've forgotten, the Two Worlds 2 that I don't particularly like. It has some kind of weird setup with its save games. One of the things I like to do on games like this is I don't know what sort of character I'm going to start with. So what I'll usually do is I'll play past the tutorial, save the game at that point, and then I can sort of jump in and try various characters, particularly with Two Worlds 2, where you are deciding as you go. Oh, that was a bit early. Oh well. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly what went on, but...
Wretched goblin!
I did that and my save disappeared. It overrode it with one of the autosaves. Something strange with its saving system. I don't think it's anything I did, it's just the way the save system works. Not very impressed. So what I found I had to do, and I would recommend it to anybody else that's playing the game, is you play through the tutorial and you'll kind of know where the tutorial ends. The first time you use a teleporter to get to the wizard's room is probably a good time to save the game, and up to that point don't use any stats points that you may earn. Just let them sit there.
I told you not to do it. Never ignore a woman.
So that all your stats points are waiting for you. And then do a quick save, exit the game, find out where it saves them. It's not with the program, it saves them in Windows Save Games on Windows 7. It's actually in the Save Games directory under the user. Make a backup copy, and then you can just restore that backup each time you want to try a different character. The tutorial's not that long, but it's long enough that it's annoying when you discover it's just removed your save game. Now, I'm making that sound worse than it is. I don't know exactly what happened. It doesn't erase save games or anything like that, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, just be careful.
I am going to bathe in your blood.
I haven't played it very far yet. I might, like I said, I might do a little bit of a let's play. I'm not sure. Just so you can see what's going on with it. I haven't played it very far, but it's kind of suggesting to me that one of the things that isn't very good is I don't think you do very well pure rogue. It doesn't seem to support that very well. You have rogue skills, but you're going to have to choose them on top of some other supporting character.
Green vermin.
The main characters are, of course, pure melee, archer, and wizard in that game. And it seems to do fairly well. It's got an interesting magic potion sort of system. I won't bother describing it, but it's a bit unique. The magic is done using cards, and you stack cards to make spells from... You design your own spells. Seems like that can work quite well. Hurry up. Sorry, a bit of a coughing fit again. I'm still not quite over my cold. It's really kind of starting to bum me out there, really starting to bug me. So I think I've completed that quest. I didn't actually see it complete, but I think I've killed enough of these champions or whatever I was hunting. Oh, I got a level. I wasn't even expecting that. Don't know why it comes as a surprise right on the underneath your portrait there. It just shows right up. So let's. How far along are we? Almost there. So still don't know what's the deal with those magic appearing mobs that just show up out of nowhere.
Nothing more than a scratch.
I don't know about that. Just had to drink one of my $1,000 health potions, so I think it was a bit more than a scratch. I think if I was going to restart this game, I'd probably choose a character that had some sort of heal or regen. All the characters do, but you need more than just sort of generic health regeneration. You need a spell. Maybe like
the likes of you deserve to be crushed.
A necromancer type spell that each time you kill somebody you absorb life, something along those lines. Although for the first time we installed a gem in my weapon that does life recovery, so I didn't realize you could have that. I don't have enough of it that it's making any difference for me right now, but that's something to definitely look out for. I bet if you set up all of your armor and everything with life recovery, you'd probably do quite well. One of the things I couldn't decide is with that life recovery, it's per hit. And whenever you get games that say per hit, you're never sure if adding it to, say, your hat is actually doing anything, because, you know, you're not hitting these guys with your hat, after all. And they never seem to make it obvious in the game whether... yeah, don't think I want to be reading a sign right now. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Sort of along the same lines as games never seem to want to make it easy for you to identify empty chests and that sort of thing. They never seem to want to make it easy for you to know exactly how the stats work. Okay, so again I'm just going purely on dollar value. That's close. This is 25. This is... we'll just get rid of it. Gladiator. Dark Elf. Oh, that's some sort of named thing for a gladiator. Excuse me while I take a drink here. Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? Two-handed. 259 to 418 damage. That's better than I'm doing right now. Come on. Seraphim, that's not me. Seraphim. Get rid of some of this stuff. Now, have we picked up any more... No, it doesn't look... These are all red, so I don't think I've picked up any more battle skill gems. This ring, $430. Yeah, that's worth replacing one of these. Yeah, okay, worth replacing most of these. Alright, well, first come, first serve. There you go. Broken armor. Yeah, I think that's what I just sold. Oh boy, when in doubt. Well, yes, thank you. How are we doing for cash? We're doing fine with that too. This over here. 200,000 basically. Oh right, and I got a level up. May as well take care of that. I don't know when I get my next skill. At some point I get to choose another skill. And I don't know when that is. Let's see. Are we just going to fall back on strength again? More than likely. I read these every time and they never say anything different. I don't know. Regeneration seems nice, but I think I'd have to get it up into the hundreds to have it make any difference. And I think it's a losing battle too, because of course as you're leveling up, you're getting more health. So even though it's regenerating faster, there's more of it to regenerate, so it ends up not actually seeming to speed up. Okay, strength it is. Yeah, I think it's going to be agility. If you can't make it easy for you to heal for cheap, don't get hurt. And agility helps that. Now this is adding 5% damage basically to my weapons. And this is adding, yeah, about the same 5% damage to my various magic. Oh, and I just noticed down here, we've got another spell slot. So level 16, it gave us another spell slot and another weapon slot. Yeah, there, that'll do. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and put another spell down there then. Blazing Disc. Oh, hey, when did I get that? Probably ages ago, right? That's actually kind of useful. Dread. These are actually quite good. Why have I not... So this is reduce attack to 83%. Reduce defense to 83%. Strange way to do it. So reduce it by, Okay, so we'll put the disc there. We'll put you there. Again, in hopes of not getting injured so much. So how long does this last? Duration 25 seconds. Let's go try it out.
Fire is almost useless here.
That seems to have lasted more than 25 seconds. Maybe not.
Green vermin.
So I'll just show you how quick my health is going up at the moment. You know, it's definitely climbing, but that's pretty lame. Actually, I don't think I ever did actually turn in that quest, did I, when I came back here? Yeah, there he is. Frank Shepherd, you broke the siege and put the goblins in their place. Excellent work. Here, please accept your reward. And my reward is dread. Let's see, again, before we take it, regeneration 8.7 seconds, duration 25. So yeah, that's worth using. Get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, another ring worth swapping out. And the rest of the stuff we can just sell. Except this, hang on. Well, the price is not great, but +5 to weapons lore, +1 to all magic spells. I think that's better than +5, yeah, okay, that's a keeper. It's a shame it doesn't have a gem slot, but we can't have everything. Gonna go a little bit slower too. This one had a speed +20. So I think I'll hold on to this, I won't just sell it. We'll go ahead and put it in... No, we won't. There is no chest in this little town. Well, maybe on the barmaids, but... So, let's actually get that going. Yeah. Now this is where combined spells come in useful. When I have more than one sort of buff that I want to cast each time, that's definitely a good place to use combined spells. Because you just hit one spell cast and all your buffs show up. Okay, so we'll head back to town and poke around and maybe get some of these little side quests taken care of as well. But yeah, I think it's probably worth doing a quick trip and seeing how much a combined spell would cost. We're not using a lot of cash, so the convenience is nice. Oh, that was the other thing I considered turning off. I think I can turn off...
Green and ugly. You should be grateful that I am going to put you out of your misery.
I think I can turn off the weather effects, and they don't compress very well at the rate that I'm compressing this thing. But I'll leave them for now, I guess. Yo, guard. Hey, you didn't notice this guy sitting here? How much are they paying you? I don't think this is the guy that... Oh, I just noticed we don't have a lot of... That's got a slot, but they're both filled in. Don't have a lot of armor with bonus slots on them. 1935, okay. So we'll just go and sell this. What I was looking for was one of those kind of mage guys that does combined spells. I don't know if there's one in this town though. I suppose we should sell some of this other crap too. We will at some point. You know, we're not using any of these other potions. Me and never using potions. Is this a quest or is he waiting for... Oh, there's the guy that'll do the... Greetings! Are you prepared to kill Urgalok, the orc leader, who is to be found east of Porto Valum? Urgalok is a particularly brutal chieftain of the orcs and has many soldiers... And as many soldiers are deserting out of fear of the orcs and political intrigues, we are hardly able to defend the place on our own. Join us and kill this perfidious Urgalok to weaken the Horde. For the Horde!
This sounds as if it could be quite amusing and bloody. But most of all, bloody.
So what you do here, as I recall, is you drag one of these spell gems up here, and then you can put as many combat arts as you want. So if I was to put like Blazing Disc and Call of Death and I don't know if that's worth it. Those are probably good together. And then Battle Daemon. So for 2,400 gold, I don't think this I want though, hang on. Yes, that isn't like a range thing, and I don't have to cast that when they're nearby. That's what I was worried about. Like Dread, you cast when they're up close to you. What's the range on that? Reduce attack. It doesn't say. That's strange. I would assume it's similar to this. Yeah, this doesn't show a range either. So, basically, surrounding you, you scream and it scares everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So there we go. I've created a combo. Oh boy, cough, cough, cough. Okay. So we can probably get rid of this and get rid of this. Put the combo down here. And, ooh, yeah, that's no good. That's one thing I didn't think of. Takes 107 seconds to regenerate. So, not so great. There's the downside. Whereas the skills that it is supposedly doing for me, this one only lasts 27 seconds. This one only lasts 30 seconds. This one lasts 40. So it looks like it's added the regeneration times together. Well, let's see. Let's see. That might work out alright, I don't know. I might be able to reduce that regeneration time with some of this stuff. So for now, we'll leave it. I'm more likely to use it, I suppose, when it's like that. So let's take a look at the map. Okay, so there's the guy that we just got a quest for, so let's go take a look and see if we can deal with that guy. The other thing I don't know is how efficiently it casts this multicast. Yeah, that multicast is a bit slow, but I do actually think I prefer it over casting them separately, just out of sheer laziness. So how are we doing? Where is this dude? Okay. I think he's just down here. Just waiting for this to pop.
Normal weapons are poor tools of combat against this riffraff.
Yeah, no doubt.
I am going to wade through your blood.
Well, we got him. Hurry up and die. Come on.
I am going to rip your guts out.
So while I was fighting that guy and the health wasn't going down, I thought we were doomed. And probably what was happening there was I was fighting one guy and pointing my cursor at another, so... Well, we got that taken care of. Anyway. So let's go see if we can find out who gave me that quest. Terrible deed you have done today, but it had to be done. Take this as an expression of my gratitude to go and drink to the health of the dead. Well, that makes no sense. But, for now, I thank you for watching, and I thank you for listening. I encourage you to leave comments, suggestions, or infantile abuse. I promise I read it all. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, or give me the thumbs up, and we will see you next time. Have a good one, folks. Cheers.